I appreciate your patience there. We'll let Coach start with an opening statement on tonight's win, and I'll jump straight into questions.
Oh man, fun game. Sam, as some know, and most of you don't know, Sam was a part of my staff here years ago. And I thought they did a great job preparing. We didn't have any footage of those guys, so they must have closed scrimmage, secret scrimmage. We couldn't get anything on them. And I thought they came out with a great game plan, trapping, running, jumping, something that we don't see every day in practice, so it was great for us to go against. And I thought we did a phenomenal job with only 8 turnovers, and in most cases, probably 60% of the time, our bigs had to bring it up to make plays, and mainly Keith and Darian. I thought they did an extraordinary job. And again, Mike was phenomenal rebounding the basketball, aggressive with putbacks, so a great win for our guys.
What was the message at halftime for him?
Oh man, it's just, I thought, even though we had open looks from 3, I thought we settled some. And if you know Sam's style, he gonna leave certain guys open. You gotta be able to make shots and make plays. They trap certain guys. So it's good for us because we don't see that every day in our practices. So I thought there were a couple times you could shot fake and get in the paint and make a play, or shot fake one pass, one more dribble, those sorts of things. But again, when you're out there flowing in the game, you gotta play. So all I just simply said to our guys, let's turn the heat up. Let's be more aggressive. Let's be more assertive. What I did like, and it was great for our guys to see the pace in which Missouri Southern played, which is we try to practice at that pace. They were getting it out and up the floor, and we were huffing and puffing, which was great for our guys because that's what we want to be on the offensive side of the ball. But I think once we settled in the second half, we start to flow a little bit better.
How nice is it to have Michael have a complimentary big to kind of work together like that?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, Keith's a skilled player. He can really shoot the ball. He's probably our best passer. I mean, he can find guys. He's 6'9", 6'10". He can see over the top. He can make decisions with the basketball. He can read the defense. He's one of those guys, kind of like a point guard on the floor, because he can feel it. He understands. He'll talk guys through it. And he puts you in tough spots. Now, again, tonight he has smaller guys that can get up under him, but he still make plays. But he can stretch out because you got to identify him as a big because he can shoot the ball, but he also can make plays. But it was great to have him out there. And, same way with Darian, skilled bigs that can dribble the ball. It's an added bonus, especially when you have guards that are really good catch and shoot guys.
Coach, guard play-wise, you had Kobe and Trey, and they combined for 24 points. They really got rolled that second half. How complimentary for them was that?
Well, just to stay aggressive. But I thought they, as you know, in the first half, it was Trey did it late in the first half. He had a couple drives. He got fouled on getting to the paint. Kobe did a better job in the second half attacking, being aggressive. Because again, it's hard. When that 3-point shot is open, you got to take that shot. That's what you practice. But they run at you hard, lift them up, get to the paint, make a play. And that's the next thing. I thought they did a better job of being aggressive. Now we have to do a better job playing off 2 feet. We spent a lot of time on that jump stop in the lane. I think we were striding out there too quick. We got to do a better job with playing off 2 and making good decisions.
You mentioned, obviously, them being aggressive on defense. Darian and Michael both had a couple blocks in there. Darian had that one that was a monster smash out of bounds, and Michael had a couple. What do you like so much about seeing guys like that getting a big paw on the ball and just setting a message to their team?
Well, I didn't think we were very good defensively the whole night. I mean, we were better. We were respectable in the second half, but I didn't think we were very good. And again, to their credit, they got the ball out quick. So, we didn't do a good job identifying the ball once it goes in the basketball, missed shot. So they were up the floor. So I would give us a C defensively. Again, we were more assertive in the second half, man, and we have to be better than that. And in order for us to be the team we need to be, we have to be much better than that. So again, it's just right back to the drawing board. And it's always good to have footage after a victory.
I think Division II teams are better talent-wise than they were 10 years ago with the portal era. Obviously, there's give and take.
Oh, no question. I think they've always been good because I've known guys that coach at those levels. It's just now they can leave. It used to be you're part of your program. I think with the transfer portal, and now guys are able to get paid to play the game. Now they're leaving. But like Sam has a really good 10 teams, probably better this year than it was last year. He has some good pieces, as you can see. But I've never. If you understand the game, you coach, you play the game. Kobe Williams was Division II player. He's a talented basketball player. Keith Paddock. Those are basketball players and they have experience. I think what they have more than anything outside of the talent level, they have an appreciation. and there's a drive and a competitive spirit to want to be at this level, to be a great basketball player, and be a part of something. Everybody can play this game nowadays, and I think with more guys staying in college extra years, so I might not get a Division I, I can get a Division II. If you can play, you can play. Yes.
And does that add to kind of go into your way you scheduled, because you playing three Division IIs in the regular season and one in exhibition? Some coaches are like, I only want to play one D2, but you seem to think that like they've got, you know, they're as good as they've always been.
Well, I think it's a combination of things. I think we need the experience to play against teams. You're also talking about when you're doing buy games, how much you're willing to spend to buy games. So I mean, there's a method behind, you know, our scheduling. But we have to continue to get better in our scheduling. And we didn't schedule these teams and say, okay, these are easy victories. As you can see, in that first half, nothing is easy, especially with a new team. So every time our guys experience something new, they continue to grow in it. You have Trey as a freshman, as a point guard, talented player, but he's still a freshman. There's growth in there. Mike is playing with Keith Pallett. Keith is understanding how to play with Mike. I mean, because they're on the same team oftentimes in practice. So you got two different teams. Now you're coming together to try to get a solid rotation, and probably a couple guys with probably red shirts. So there's a lot of things that's going on, so many moving parts, and hopefully we can get a consistent rotation.
Coach, Big Mike with 10 offensive rebounds. Is that more because, you know, there wasn't as many bodies down low because of your big men taking them out, or is this just great effort on Mike's part?
I think it's effort. Man, again, I would have to argue probably the strongest guy I've ever been around in terms of this sport. You try to get one guy to block him out the whole night, it's going to be a long night. I mean, just because he's going to keep hitting you. He'll keep hitting you, and some has to give at some point. I just think they made a decision, one-on-one, try not to foul, because they're big, didn't have any fouls in the first half. But it'll take a toll on him. He's going to score the ball, and he's going to feel your body. I don't care if you're a 7-foot shot block, he's going to feel you and get you off balance, and he's up, and he'll keep coming. You have to make a decision. You want to keep taking those blows, or something has to give.
Coach, I know you said defensively you give your team a C or C+, but overall, how would you grade 2 halves of basketball?
Again, the effort is there. I thought they did a great job. I thought how Missouri Southern came out trapping, running, jumping, doing those things is different if you don't see it every day. If we're a pressing team, then you see it every day. But when you don't see it every day, you make the necessary adjustments. You know, you come down, you want to call your plays, you want to move the ball. They trapping everything. They're making decisions. And that's how Mike got a lot of opportunities on the backside. They were trapping, so they're big extended, so a shot goes up, then there's probably a guard down there blocking Mike out, so you got opportunities. We just got to move the ball to the next thing, to be able to get him the ball, a shot up, and then we did a great job rebounding. But we got to get other guys rebounding offensively like he did.
From this performance, what, I guess, was there a certain area or a certain stat that you would say, all right, I see a lot of potential in this?
Oh, that's everything. I see a lot of potential in everything. Again, when you play against a style like that, and you only have 8 turnovers, and then you miss a lot of shots when guys normally make those shots, as you saw Kobe the last game, they can make those shots. I wouldn't even say Zach's is struggling, because those are good looks. I mean, he'll keep shooting the ball. I thought the guys did some great things, man. We have to be better with our transition defense, because they got it out and got it up and made plays, and they had to spread out, and that's one of the things when you have Keith and Mike out there. And Mike's not a big, but he guards centers, and we've been working a lot with him playing on the perimeter. Well, when the ball starts swinging, you got to guard out, and when you're used to going back to the rim, that's a big adjustment. So we have to continue to work with that, spend time with that, but it's one to grow from, and I'm happy to be on the winning side of it.
Depth-wise, like, do you mean, again, we saw a lot of guys tonight. It wasn't the first game, but do you feel like we're going to see a pretty deep rotation this year?
I think you'll see 9, but it's always earned. You know, I think you'll see 9 has earned 8 for sure, no question. And I think Antoine Burnett, who's out, he's a guy with certainly be a rotation. He was a guy looking at possibly being a starter, but he's out possibly until December. So I mean, he would certainly be playing if he was healthy. So probably got a month for that.
All right, Coach, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.